Hey my friends, it's time for circle. Hey my friends, come and have a seat. Hey my friends, it's time for circle. Please put your things away and put your eyes on me. I'm wondering if you guys can hear me right now because the water behind me is so loud. If you can hear me, put your hands on your nose, on your head, on your ears, on your tummy. Ooh, and pat your legs. And stop. Good job. You guys, let me show you where I am at. I know that we can't go to work right now and we can't go to school and there are a lot of places that we can't go. But you know where we can go? Outside. Outside, we can go outside. Miss Potter went on a hike today. Yeah, I had to climb up here so that I could be around all of the water. My boys are down there playing together nicely, I hope, and using their words. And I just wanted to show you how much fun it is outside. The water is super cold. I'm surrounded by tons of different rocks. Actually, let me take a minute to show you. Sit down. Relax. I have my water here with me. Do you guys have your water with you? Why don't you go grab your water bottle and come back and have a seat with me, okay? Go get your water and come sit with me because it's important for us to stay hydrated. I have these cool black rocks here. They're very flat. Do you see that? Flat. And where's a rock that is bumpy? This rock is kind of jagged and bumpy. It's got lots of different colors on it. I don't know if you can see very well. It's a pink, gray color. This one is black. There's lots of red here. You guys know how much I love rocks, and we have lots of rocks in the classroom. Ooh, look at that. Flat rocks like this are so much fun to paint on. Painting on rocks is a lot of fun. Make sure that you wash them first because you don't want to get any dirt on your paint brushes. And then you can paint on rocks and you can put them outside or play with them. You can paint numbers on them or letters on them and you can practice with those. You can count with rocks. We do some of that in the classroom. That's a really fun and expensive way to get an activity in. But I would love to challenge you to find the weirdest rock that you can find today because we all know Miss Potter is the queen of weird. Let's see. This is a weird rock. I found another one. This is a weird rock. Look at that. What else? Ooh, I like this one. It's black, but also has orange tints to it, and it's very flat. I like this one too. It's very bright. It's a very bright orange color. Can you guys see how bright these rocks are? Some of them are green and blue. Some of them are speckled. They have lots of spots and dots on them. Can you see that? Yeah, that's a good spot to hold rocks right there. This is a very round rock. I would love if you guys could send me pictures or post them on the Facebook page of what kind of rocks you guys found today. This one is green. Can you see that? Wow, this one is a very flat rock, except for it's got this little bit of shiny black on the top of it. Yeah, and I bet if I rub these ones together, the black comes off of this rock and onto the other one. Can you see that? Let's see if I can find another one. Oh, this big flat rock. That would be good for painting. Let's see. What is that? Have you ever seen a rock do that before? I wonder. Maybe I should bring some of these back and we can play with them in the classroom when we come back. What letter is that, friends? A. It's not a very good one. Let's try another one. Oh, that was a silly letter to pick, Miss Potter. Let's try that. What letter is that? C. That's right. Katina Cat says, right? That's right. Maybe I will bring some of these back to the classroom. I like that idea. Maybe I can include them, in the activity packs that I'll be supplying for some of you. That would be really great. What I do have for you guys today is a book. I wanted to read a book to you, and I don't have the Abuela book that I had yesterday. You guys will have to forgive me. I left it in my car, but I do have one of your guys' favorite books from class, and that is A Fish Out of Water, and I felt like that would be a perfect book for me to read out here on the water. So are you guys ready? Sit down, get your water bottles. Let's start reading. This little fish, I said to Mr. Carp. I want him, I like him, and he likes me too. I will call him Otto. Very well, said Mr. Carp. Now I will tell you how to feed him. Can you guys see? Then Mr. Carp told me, when you feed a fish, never feed him a lot. So much and no more, never more than a spot, or something may happen, and you never know what. Then I took Otto home and I gave him some food. I did not give him much, just a spot. Do you see him feeding the fish? Do any of you guys have fish at home? I don't remember. I have a fish at home. I know Mrs. Chada has 2 fish at home. But this did not make Otto happy. He wanted more food. He had to have more. Poor Otto, he just had to have more. Do you know who Otto reminds me of? Otto reminds me of kids who are at home right now, who constantly want a snack. Is any parent with me on that one? I want more all the time. I knew what Mr. Carp had told me. Never feed him a lot, never more than a spot, or something may happen. You never know what. But I gave Otto all the food in the box. Oh no, friends. You know what's gonna happen. And then something did happen. My little Otto began to grow. I saw him grow. I saw him grow and grow. Soon he was too big for his little fish bowl. Look at that boy's face. He looks so surprised. There was just one thing to do. I put Otto in the flower bowl. There, Otto, I said, this will hold you. But no, the flower bowl did not hold him. Otto went right on growing. This was not funny at all. His tail was growing right out of the top. I grabbed the flower bowl and I ran with it. Otto, I said, I know just where to put you, and then you'll be all right. Look at him run. Does that look safe to you? I don't think so. I put him in a big pot. Is he gonna cook him? But Otto was not at all right. I saw him grow some more. Very soon, he was too big for that pot. I put him in pot after pot. He was growing so fast. Poor Otto, my poor little fish. Oh, why did I feed him so much? Otto, I said, stop growing, please. But Otto could not stop growing. He was growing all the time. Very soon, I ran out of pots. If he ran out of pots, where is he going to put Otto now? Oh. Otto has to have water. There was just one thing to do, and I did it. I grabbed him by the tail. I ran with him up to the tub. The tub is big, and it can hold lots of water. Do you think he'll fit in the bathtub? What would it be like to have a fish that big in your bathtub? Do you think it'd be fun? Maybe for a few minutes. At last, there, Otto, I said. This tub holds my father. This tub holds my mother. So it will hold you too. But the tub did not hold him at all. He went right on growing. Oh, Otto, I said, what can I do now? You guys, what can he do now? Where is he going to put the fish? In the ocean? In a creek like behind me? Then crash! The door went down, crash! Otto went down, I went down too. Oh, what a ride. What are they riding on? A bike? No, all that water, look at that. Down went the water into the cellar, and down went Otto too. I had to do something fast, so I grabbed the phone. Who do you think he's gonna call? Who do you call in an emergency? If there's an emergency or somebody is hurt, you can pick up the phone and call 911, right? And you tell them what's happening. See? He called a policeman. Help! Help! I said I fed my fish too much. Mr. Carp told me not to, but I did. What? Said the policeman. Mr. Carp told you not to, but you did? Too bad. That's a bummer. I will come at once. What do you think the policeman can do? The policeman came. My fish went that way, I said. He's down in the cellar. The policeman ran down with me. What a fish, he said. He's much too big to be kept in a cellar. We will have to get him out. Can you guys see? I can't tell if you guys can see. I had to work and work to get Otto out. Poor Otto, why did I feed him so much? Mr. Carp told me something would happen, and it did. It did. That little boy should have listened to Mr. Carp and followed directions. Now we had Otto out of the cellar, but Otto had no water at all. A fish has to have water, I said to the policeman. We must take him to water. Get help. Call for help on the radio. The policeman called on the radio. He called for the fireman. Help, help, he said. A boy has fed a fish too much. Look at him call. A boy has fed a fish too much. We will come at once. We will come at once means we will come very quickly. The firemen came. They all helped to get Otto up. But where can we take him, I asked. Uptown? Downtown? Where do you think they can put a fish that big? To the pool, yelled the fireman. To the pool, I yelled, and please hurry. Otto looks sad. He does not look happy at all. Poor Otto. They did hurry. The fire truck with Otto came right up to the pool. The fireman yelled, "Everybody out! Get out of the pool! This fish is going in!" Down into the pool went Otto, into the pool with a big splash. Now I was happy. Now at last my Otto had water. Lots of water. This big pool was just the thing. This big pool would hold him. Do you think this big pool will hold him? That's a big splash. Uh-oh, but Otto went right on growing, and no one wanted Otto in the pool. They did not like Otto at all. You take that fish out of here, they yelled. Those people want to go swimming in the pool. The fish is taking up all the room. He's in their personal space. There was just one thing to do, and I did it. I called Mr. Carp. Please, please help me, I said. I fed Otto too much. Oh dear, said Mr. Carp. So you fed him too much. I knew you would. I always say don't, but you kids always do. Yes, I will come. Then Mr. Carp came. He had a black box in his hand and lots of other things too. What are you going to do, Mr. Carp? I asked him. But Mr. Carp said nothing. He just went right up to the pool. He took his black box with him and all the other things. Splash! Mr. Carp jumped into the pool. Splash! Now Otto went down too, and all I could see was his tail. I could not see Mr. Carp at all. What was going on down there? What were they doing down there in the water? What do you think they're doing down there in the water? Mr. Carp has some sort of magic in that black box. Because... oh, now I could see nothing. Not Otto, not Mr. Carp, nothing at all. Would I see my Otto again? Would I see Mr. Carp again? Mr. Carp! Mr. Carp! I yelled. What are you doing? Are you all right? I like how he checks in on his friend and says, are you all right? Are you okay? Oh, just then, up jumped Mr. Carp. In his hand was a little fish bowl. In the bowl was my Otto. Mr. Carp had made him little again. Don't ask me how I did it, he said, but here is your fish. That boy looks so happy. And from now on, said Mr. Carp, please don't feed him too much. Just so much and no more. Do you think the boy is going to follow his directions? Oh, it's ripped. And now that is what I always do. Now I feed Otto so much and no more, never more than a spot, or something may happen. And now I know what. I love this book, you guys, and I know that you guys do too. This will be one of the ones that I can have out for parents to come and collect if you would like. Now we're going to sing our good morning song, and I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Okay, ready? Use your hands. Good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you? Very well, I thank you. Very well, I thank you. How about you? How about you? Ready? You know we're gonna do it. One more time. Ready? Good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you? Very well, I thank you. Very well, I thank you. How about you? How about you? Bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Mwah!